Alright, curious minds, let's begin the video. So, uh, what's your mentality is like? You're like inveterate or something like that. If you have, then you must have to improve and ameliorate it with time. So if you can, then you can move forward with positivity, or like how really impeccable strategy or vision, that kinds of policies, that must have to be implemented in your life, in that kind of journey. So you must have to oversee a lot around you. All in that case, uh, you can repudiate and mitigate to become like that kind of person you were used to be. Like you were literally, you were an inveterate patient and who never think about his goodness, moral mortality, or moral things that she was somewhere stuck, and we are actually assuming that patient that way. But still he has even he's like really obdurate, even he is not listening anyone's perspective and suggestions from other people. He's not ready to get any kind of suggestions, informations from other people. He's only but uh, he only one wants to listen his own self, own mind, and even whether he's wrong or not, he never think about it. He just would like to be an obdurate person, and that's really dismal and really miserable, and that can even be devastating thing for him. So what we have to do at this time, even that thing is really rebarbative for him, but he's not thinking in that way, and even he's making his life rebarbative, or he's falling in troubles, turbulences, uh, obstacles, or how tough situations, but he's not even thinking about that. He never used to think about that, and he's not even thinking about what will happen in the future, if he choose this past to move forward, or what will happen to him if he's not going to struggle in his life, or a lot of things are uh, we have to be concerned for that kind of incidents, or a lot of coincidence can happen in everyone's life. But we have to be really ingenious, and really we must have to be brilliant and excellent. Even we are not, we have to think in that way. Only in that case we can move forward otherwise. So your thinking have to be so proficient. All in that case you can become a professor or that kind of person, otherwise you will stay as the same person, and you can even what go move forward with positivity, really you can be an what impeccable uh, professor or a person, so first you have to make the environment which is around you like really propitious, and if that is like, or people are giving how really propitious opportunities or that kind of chances, in that case you mustn't have to miss that kind of thing, because if you come to miss that thing, in that way you'll have nothing except regret for that thing. So you have to think before taking a single step ahead, because everything is a hill you are taking that's really impeccable, or that kind of thing has a lot of what uh, affects, impacts on your father, what keys, or whatever you are gonna do in the future, that everything matter. So keep quiet and let them say whatever they would like to say. So keep going, keep move forwarding, and that's it. Keep moving. Okay. um I know a lot of people are here how their mentalities and their thinking abilities are like how really pusillanimous, uh, pusillanimous. But if it is, then you can even make it better and proficient, because if everything is possible when a person is ready to hard up with his full heart, passion, ultimate uh, what tenacious mentality, attitude personality, and we mustn't need, sometimes it is need to be a diplomatic person, even for your the conflict which are between your mind, your mentality. But what's matters, only your ultimate persistency, your consistency matters in everything. I have experienced these things, and I'm actually learning all this in life. A lot of things are actually happening to me, but some things happening to me uh, as I'm knowing everything, but something is happening unexpectedly, suddenly. I don't even know what's happening behind that things. What is going to happen ahead, but something is happen because of my but a bad nature. There may be like a falsehood nature, maybe anything. So I must have to think about it before it leads leads to somewhere, really miserable, devastating, or dismal situation. So I'm here to recommend you or to suggest you, always focus on your priorities and let them do whatever they like to do, because your life is different and distinct, and it must has to be distinct. Because what other are chasing their dreams, let them enjoy, and we are not at the same situation and conditions. Their standards are and their financial and economic what conditions maybe situation maybe better than you. They might be at the top level, and that's why they are enjoying, and they have to, because they deserve. So at this time you don't deserve, because a lot of time I remain to hard work, to be passionate with your job, your work, whatever you like to gain in your life. You sometimes you feel so much, you feel like you can't go ahead, because you are already but you are bored here, and you feel it's really tedious, or what you somehow you come to a hard work, even it is how really hard it is, even it's freezing, because you must have to go ahead, you know so even people are not giving you propitious opportunities, nobody's are like here propitious, but you are working on your actions, your growth, your career, your what your motive, being as an obdurate person, and it has actually matters in your life. So I have to say that keep going, never look behind, so somewhat do you feel like your mentality is like how inveterate, but uh, most of the time you are always good enough in your work, at your work, and you have to be good. uh, when you are feeling like you're pusillanimous persons, so in that case you can be, you can move forward by saying yourself is uh, mm, pusillanimous. In that case, how can you lead yourself towards positivity or something like that? In that case, you must have to think about your future, what you are going in the future. So can't you think about your future? How, where is it, where whatever you are leading, whatever you are taking at this present time, where all these things are leading you in the future? Don't you think this way? You have to think about it uh, with your calm mind. So until you can, in that case you will stay as the same person, and you can even gain a little bit thing in your journey. So firstly, uh, what re reprobate, what something, to strongly say something is hard, what is bad or wrong. You are reprobating some by saying it is not, it's awful, it's one, uh, it's not gonna help you and improving on something, and we can't get any kind of benefit from it. In that case, you must have to, if that is only shows unethical, immoral chances or facts on whatever you are taking, and whatever you are doing in your life, that's you must have to reprobate. Otherwise what, uh, you have to pontificate. That's really a significant or important thing, that can even make you really reliable, and see you, it can see you as a reliable and really good source of information.